But yeah, man. Yeah, he's here. Well, go on. What are you saying about that?
Oh, DJ Love. Oh, God, mate. How are you, my bro? See you. I can see, man. I've never seen anyone put their jacket on the chair over there. Proper manners, you know.
Gee, you know. Yeah, man.
What's going on?
You good?
Yeah, man.
How do you feel?
I feel good, man.
I was outside.
Outside.
I was outside.
In the cold.
Yeah, I hear it.
He's really outside.
He's really outside in the cold.
Really outside.
Do you know what? Let's actually get straight to that. To be fair, like, where? So you're from Tottenham, yeah?
Yeah.
And so you was obviously DJing, like learning how to DJ from a long time and being outside from that aspect from a minute.
Yeah. So I suppose it kind of people don't know this, but I started DJing when I was maybe 14, 15.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the shop Index in Wood Green. It's like an Argos, effectively. It's like the equivalent.
Index.
So Index. You got Little Woods. Got
Little, yeah.
Got
Okay,
the old school.
Yeah.
Index.
So yeah, Christmas I said to my mum, I said, listen, there's this like little CD player things. One CD here. You got the mixer, another CD thing here. Yeah, I want that. So she bought it for me. Yeah. She struggled for that. Got me that. And like I was buying CDs from like HMV and all the equivalents. And I remember having the.
What was the first CD? What was the first one? Do you remember?
You know what? It might have been Chocolate Boy, maybe.
Oh yeah, hey, Chocolate Boy was massive at one point. You know.
Yeah, I think
that's a big Y, by the way. No, but still.
Yeah. So, so I think that was one of my first records. But I remember kind of during that period being given like £5 a week pocket money, and the option was to get the bus or to save it. I used to save it. I'll save it. I walk with my brethren, and then we'll go HMV, and I'll buy a CD every single week. So I built my collection. Then I kind of left the kind of DJ thing behind. And when I got to sixth form, my friends were MCing.
Right.
I was like, yeah, I got to do this MCing thing. I started writing bars, and then I done the whole MC thing. Released a few mixtapes. And I just fell out of love with it.
Oh, you released some mixtapes?
Yeah, but let's not talk about all of that because let's just shovel that up and bury that. No, we have to bury that.
That's when I first met him.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know him from then?
Yeah. From the
oh
MC.
man.
That's why I rate him.
Yeah.
This is a long journey.
Yeah, so it's a long journey. So doing the MCing thing, and I was like breaking even. I was not making no money. And then one time, I don't know if you remember Scribbler.
Of course.
Yeah, Scribbler. Yeah. He sat me down. I never told this story. He sat me down. He's like, bro. He's like, nah, man, this ain't for you, bro. He's like, you're not good enough. It was straight, and I was like, ah. And obviously that hurt. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yeah, you're not good enough. I'm like, I had to just take that in. I was like, you know what? Maybe you're right. You know. I just started DJing. And so like 2011 was when I first got my first sort of gig. I was in South London house party. So I've done pubs, restaurants, clubs, you name it. Taken a small money. And then it wasn't until 2022 that I started TikTok.
Oh.
That's when I started TikTok inside. And that was as a result of, I was working in a FTSE 250 company. And they brought in a new director. And I thought I was going to get that job. And they kind of bypassed me. And they hired externally. So I was like, you know what, man?
Sorry.
I just became disengaged, man. So we settled, everything got patterned, and then my kids, I've got 2 kids, they were like, oh, like, why don't you start a TikTok? I'm like, nah, man, that's for babies, man. There's all 12 and 13-year-olds on there. I'm not going to be starting a TikTok. But eventually I just saw sense. I was like, look, let me just try. So alongside my job, I was doing TikToks. I'll start in the morning, then go to work. Then lunchtime, go back on.
What, inside?
Yeah,
in your yard?
Yeah. So I was working remotely then.
That's cool.
So in the morning, TikTok, then start my job. Lunchtime, back on TikTok, then do work, and then after work, and I just done it for 3 months. I worked out that I could monetize and earn the same as I was working. So I just locked off the job, and the rest is history. First year, I stayed inside. The second year, I saw Suat. Now, I like to give credit, yeah? I give credit to all people that have helped me, and I saw Suat on YouTube. So I don't know if you know who he is, but he's someone that does like walking DJ.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, what? You can even go outside and do that. I didn't know.
Did you see Wiley doing it in COVID?
No.
That's when I first saw
No.
it. I was, Wiley's the first person I saw doing it. I was like, yeah.
I didn't see Wiley do that either. No.
But in that sort of format. Obviously,
yeah.
I've always seen people do it, but yeah, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so kind of when I saw that, I was like, raw, we can do that, man. And we just replicate. We just built something that was quite similar. But you can see I'm only a short boy and I don't weigh that much. So 23 kg of weight, it's long. So we started with it's long. Started with green. We're going into shops. We're causing a bit of havoc. And then one day I just parked the thing in the middle of the road. Obviously, Poe, you see me do it in the middle of Wood Green. I just sat it down, and my views didn't change. It was like 2.5k people watching. I'm like, why are they watching this? Didn't make no sense. But then I realized they like the drama of there's the bus that's close by. Like anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't need to carry this no more. We can do the stationary thing. And then we just, and I suppose at that point, I was just mainly focused on just because I was bored, so I wanted to get out. That was my initial reason. TikTok, I was doing all right, but I was like, I need to get out. So we got out now, and then I'm trying to think, what's the moment that clicked for me? It's when I started seeing, like, interacting with people that they're just miserable, man. Everyone outside is just upset. They're miserable. I'm straight up.
Yeah,
and also the kids are disengaged with school for the most part. I was like, how can we fix this? Like, my initial reason to go out because I was bored, but now it's bigger than that. It's actually, I can lift people with music and interaction, and that's what we started doing.
Do you know what? Just quick side note, yeah? When you mentioned about kids being disengaged from school, something funny is happening right now in my life, yeah? I'm going to mention this one, bro. I'm sure he's not going to be mad at me mentioning this, yeah? But he was not motivated really in school. He goes to school though. He'll do his thing, whatever. But when he came out of school and he's trying to figure out what he wants to do, he's going to college but not really loving it. And then he stopped going to college, and then like he's sleeping mad late. I'm speaking to my dad and that, and he's like, yeah, no, he's still sleeping. I'm like, what do you mean he's still sleeping? It's 1 o'clock at night. He's sleeping, bro. All like literally there'd be moments here where he'd be sleeping until all 3 o'clock in the day, we're hearing, yeah. And that was worrying me a little bit because I'm having some reasonings with him and whatever else, yeah. And I'm saying to him, like, we're just talking a lot about life. Bro, this dude, he's got a job, yeah. He's up at 5:30 in the morning and loving it. Listen, I can't even believe, like, no one has to wake him up, you know. Fair. He's just up. Like, because he's doing something that he is interested in doing, and he feels comfort in being there and whatnot, yeah. He is super motivated to be up. And I think there's so much people that are youths in particular that just need to just try and find that thing. And if they don't, naturally you're going to see them sleeping mad late or just doing whatever it is that they're doing. People look at them a certain type of way, yeah. But the moment that they find that thing, it's like you see a whole different
version of them, innit?
And it's so sick when you see someone like, when you see someone young click into another version of themselves that you haven't seen before, it's just, it's a proper sick thing to see. 100%. But it just made me think about that. But then, so now you just been outside, like you literally just been outside, just going everywhere. Yeah, so
gone to a few places. So I suppose the mainstay was Wood Green, and we can kind of talk about that in a little bit, but kind of Wood Green was the mainstay. Done Stratford, obviously Brixton, which is just iconic, man. What a great place to stream. Done Brighton. I've taken it to Miami with TikTok.
You went where?
Miami. Done it in Miami.
You went to Miami and did it?
Yeah.
Miami. Oh, cold.
Barcelona. I met Ardy there. Done a little bit there. So yeah, I've gone around and I've done my little bit. There's still more places to go and see, especially in the UK. But for now, we're keeping it London for the time being.
Do you know what you're doing? Which is mad. And I hope loads of people take a look at this as well. It's like, you know, like when we walk past people that are doing street acts, whether it be singing or what have you, you kind of not value the situation.
Yeah.
But you almost just said, no, you lot, like, look at what this looks like when you place it in front of the world. So it's still the same type of act. It's still on the same street. It's just branded and PR'd a hell of a lot better. You make this look fun. You make London look so much more
100.
fun than what it is. Like, honestly, it's such a difficult job, and you've executed it so well, so easily.
No, I appreciate that.
And when I saw you in Wood Green, do you know how badly I wanted to stay there? Yeah. But then on top of that, I thought to myself, the man them are going to see me and say, let's go Nando's, so I'm going home. Yeah. Good time for that, man.
Well, I guess it didn't with the artist side, that wasn't my initial thought. It was just more about the interaction
with the people. Yeah.
I got to give a shout out to Chris Cargill, man. Big him up 10 times.
Yes, Chris.
Yeah,
Remember Chris?
No.
Shout out Chris Cargill. Been working at GRM from like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
Rubbish football fan, but I
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Of course
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah,
Chris,
of course,
man.
yeah.
Legend.
Yeah, big up Cargs. Because he said to me, he's like, listen, you got to bring the artists in, man. And I was like, nah, I can't be doing that. I've got people throwing water. At them times in Wood Green, I had people throwing water at me. I got egged by like these kids or whatever. Because they didn't understand what I was doing. Maybe
so what? You should have phoned them.
But you know
Not
what?
me, 'cause I wouldn't do that,
For
but-
me, it's just to go through you're going through a process, innit? So we're kind of going through a lot of challenges. The people that are on substance, like, I was like, there's so much going on. I've got to think about so much. You want me to bring an artist here as well? I was like, nah, man, that's long. And again, I was like, eventually I gave in. I said, alright, cool, let me just try and just see what's good. And maybe, so we tried a few, and then Daddy Freddie and Brixton maybe was like, I was like, okay, like people want to actually see this. And then as we kind of gone on, I got to understand how messed up the industry is, and and it was a reminder as to how expensive it is to put things together. So to go studio, to buy a beat, to get it mixed and mastered, to get it distributed, you then got to get artwork, you then got to hope that maybe you blow on TikTok, or you got to do a video and hope it does well. You got to, and respect to all the other platforms, but you got to pay to go on the platforms. It's a joke, man.
Everybody want their money.
And I get, everyone wants money, and I understand that. So my thing
it's all part. That's all part of the infrastructure, isn't it?
Yeah. So my thing was alright. Cool, yeah, there's Poe there. Yeah. So my
matching as well,
Trust me.
Come on,
crazy.
So so my thing is, how can we take parts of that away? And I suppose as you can see some of the videos, so maybe Inspector Veg is a good example. Someone that's been in the game for a very long time has been able to have a viral video with that bird's eye mums. I don't know if you've seen it.
Which one is that?
My favorite one is the Yardman. So
yeah, the Yardman. I see that. Yeah. But the Free Palestine.
Ragga Rudy. Oh, shout out TJ. Ragga Rudy come to you with the, that thing that you have in like the supermarkets. It's like a long metal railing thing, and they put all the stuff in it, and it's. I'm describing it terribly. Imagine a trolley vertically up, and it's got like the same design as a trolley, but you can open up. Yeah. He's come true with that.
Is it?
And jumped up.
So it'll be on there somewhere more further to the top, maybe.
Oh,
yeah, it'll be on there somewhere.
Plaster. Was it Plaster?
No, that was Brixton.
That's Brixton. Brixton's the best, bro.
My one was Plaster. My favorite one was Plaster. I don't know what his name was.
Is it?
What was I doing?
Plaster. His bars were crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the guy from Plaster is. I messaged you about it.
Which one?
He jumped on. Oh, he jumped on a few now, He's jumped on a few now, because obviously a couple of people are doing this. He's jumped on a few.
The one in Plaster was that.
There's a couple, man.
So, wait, talk to me about all of the egging and that though, quickly. Like, what was all of that?
That was Wood Green. So we've had a few. We've had minor incidents, but I think it's more so because people weren't aware of why I was going out. You understand, and the impact I'm having on people, making people happy, etc., etc. So look, just a few isolated incidents, but for the most part, it was all love. It's been great, man. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of them that I've really loved, bro.
It's just the consistency of the moments, because I really loved when like Harry Pinero done something on Link Up TV where he would go out and discover talent, and he was he's so charismatic, he's so good at that he's so good at interacting with the public, and I just felt like that void. I always look at things that are enjoyable to the community, and I felt like that void had been there for so long, and I feel like you filled that void so well. Do you know where I'm coming from? And so organically, bruv.
Yeah. Do you know what I would actually have liked to have seen?
Go on.
I saw Frisco and Infamous, but I always like seeing Frisco and his son.
He went crazy.
I always like seeing Frisco in the first. I like seeing them too. Chris Frisco went crazy though.
Frisco went crazy. It's the flow, man. It's that legendary flow that you just.
So what are you just pulling up and certain men are just finding you there, or is there an element of
so I will
preparation in this aspect?
Electrolytes?
Gee, I'm having that. Yeah, so so now I'll advertise because of the weather, because obviously we've got the challenges in the UK with weather. I like to just say a week in advance that this is where I'm going to be, and it's subject to weather. So predominantly right now we're just in King's Cross and Brixton, but we're going to start to branch out. I just want to make sure that things are right. I don't like just going somewhere and there isn't an exact plan.
Okay.
I like to have some sort of an idea as to who's around and kind of what can we achieve there so we can maximize our time.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about now. It's about maximizing time.
Do you know what I like about this as well? Yeah. This has like a real nostalgic like thing for me in regards to like pirate radio.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Where there's a DJ and there's a microphone and it's available. Do you get what I'm saying? It's available. You can just go and touch the mic. And I think Skepta did some tweets there quite recently where he was just like talking about the scene and just how weird it is, and like I guess he was almost just like poking holes at the infrastructure and just like that part, like where do you go in order to build an organic scene without the noise? And like seeing him and his brother pull up to that was almost like speaking to the element of this is like, you get what I'm saying? This is rootsy. It feels rootsy. Do you know what I mean?
I think it was a genius move from Skepta and them lot. 100%. Just in terms of to make the tweet and to create that noise of almost uncertainty in the community. Then it looks like someone within the community has answered the question, because a lot of people were recommending you anyway, to be honest with you. And then when they pull up there, it gives a level of, well, if it's authentic, I'll go. And if someone like Skepta does it for something that is genuinely authentic at a point where music is a little bit flat, it means that this resurge and you're a part of it. Do you know where I'm coming from? Yeah. Didn't I say though, Chucky, 2024, everything's going to fuck up?
Yeah. I said to you,
everything was working 4 to 5 year cycles like in school. And because COVID was the start of something fresh, everyone fucked off 2019 before. And I said, in 4 years' time, they're going to be bored of this. And now we've got DJ Mac 10. Now we've got this thing where it's very, 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 very authentic now. Like you can't, it's live streams. You can't be anything else other than yourself. Yeah. And then you've got to show a level of consistency to doing it. He shows a mad level of consistency. Then the fact that you're going to have entertaining people in it at least every other stream. Bro, it seems like every stream. And then is it a platform that can create people? Fam, this yard man, I didn't even know him before. Then now so it's creating new. Then on top of that, if I live in, I don't know, fucking Belgium, and I'm like, what's London like? And niggas start showing me this video. I'm like, this is great. Like, this makes London look great. Niggas don't even know. It is boring in King's Cross sometimes. Ain't nothing going on. Just people walking around. You know what I'm saying? You put that there, people are texting me.
But this slightly as well. Do you know what is mad? Is that, see, like King's Cross, the example that you've given, is that like, now obviously King's Cross has changed a lot. Back in the day, obviously, people, if you weren't around them sides there back then, but you'd be surprised at how mad it's changed. There used to be a whole bag of prostitutes, a whole bunch of nitties, but then there was also just a lot of people around in it, And obviously you don't want to see like nitties, prostitutes, all that, pushing that aside, but it's like, when you look at this, it gives an element of nostalgia though. It makes me feel like a time in London particularly, where you could have seen something like this, but more so it was just more pirate radio. Do you know what I mean? You was just see, like, if I closed my eyes and I had pirate radio in my head, element of pirate radio in my head, but I was gonna take that vision and pull it outside, I would see this. This is what I would see, and then people around, and everyone just, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And do you know what I like about the English version? Because I was seeing it happening in America in 2020, 2021. There was a guy that was doing it in New York. Okay. And obviously, it was near Times Square, so all the lights and all of that. He's wearing the big chain and all of that. And as a one-off visual, I think that's quite nice. But if I watch that after 10 times, I just think it's corny to wear all your jewelry to DJ in the street. That's my view. That's good. This to me is so authentic because it's almost like a man's just doing pirate radio on the street. Yeah, literally. And then therefore it speaks to the majority of the country, which means that it's like one of these elevated places in life where you don't have to have the best teeth, you don't have to have the best arms, you don't have to look the quote unquote industry part. You can just be yourself. That is invaluable, and I think that's what that's the reasons why the industry is in a space where it is, because it was more manufactured products that we have to understand just so we know how to grow it. Whereas there needs to be that compromise of, I don't know who's gonna turn up. That is what's exciting for the consumer. Once the consumer can see the patterns of behavior, they just get bored. I think this makes it exciting. Do you know what I'm saying? It brings excitement back.
Yeah. What's the best moments for you, Bean, bro?
That's a good question. Obviously, look, Skepta and Jamie moment was epic. Of course. You know, talented brothers. but we went to the same primary school together. Like, so that felt like a full circle moment for me, for them to show that love. Like, that was important.
Give me one where of like a random person though, like give me one of them ones.
So I would say, in terms of a random person, I would say Sabrina was a good moment.
Let's try and find it.
So yeah, so basically, to cut a story short, Sabrina, Brixton.
How far down?
Bro, I don't know where you're gonna find.
Oh
it.
yeah,
It's on the
got
yard
so
board,
much.
is it?
Yeah, he's got too much.
But basically, I set her a challenge. So she's like maybe a substance user potentially.
Okay.
So Brixton, you'll see her. She's basically dancing in a video, and I suppose what I like about that one is it just demonstrates. One, I'll talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Talk to anyone. I'll embrace anyone and try and give everyone a little bit of life. And to see her, it'll be there somewhere, but to see her dancing and just catching a vibe was amazing, man. And I brought her over. I was like, listen, I'll give you £20 now. All I want you to do, there's 3 songs here. Just sing along to them. Played Locked Up, played a couple tunes.
Yeah.
She's like, da, da. She's like, yeah, I won, yeah. Like,
I won.
But the euphoria, it's a bit further.
Yeah, winner, girl.
Yeah, like,
winner.
yeah, like the euphoria.
Yeah.
was
Trust me.
crazy. Probably a bit further down, but yeah, like the euphoria was crazy.
You know I love these things, Chucky, man. For me, these are acts of service.
Yeah.
If you want to be involved in people's 24 hours, you need to do an act of service. Otherwise, you have no business and anyone liking you. And this is a prime example of what we need to be today. We don't need to make it hard for the consumer to find you. We have to go to your doorstep. So when you step out your yard, we're there.
Yeah.
That makes you feel a level of significance.
Yeah.
This brings it back to council estates.
100.
Our industry is built off the hood
Is that it?
and then projecting
go
that.
down. Karen going down.
Everyone has forgotten the essence. Man's at Brixton.
Outside.
Essence. What made you choose the environments you chose apart? Obviously, at the start, it would have been convenience. Let's go little Edmonton and ends. But you see, when you realise this, you got a little monster. How do you handpick the area?
I suppose I go by like feedback from people that live in certain areas.
Okay.
Shout out to Buffy, that's my code D.
Buffy.
Buffy was like, listen, you gotta go Brixton.
100.
And again, I poo-pooed it for ages. I was like, I'm not going Brixton.
You what?
Man. I poo-pooed, and more so because of the
What's that mean?
Poo-pooed.
Like, just I said, nah, brushed it off.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I just brushed it off.
Didn't swear.
Yeah, nah, I'm not on the swearing.
Okay.
I'm not on the swearing.
Oh, right,
I'm not on the
fair,
swearing
fair,
thing.
fair.
I'm not on the swearing thing.
I
Yeah,
rate
so yeah.
Real dad mode.
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
on. I couldn't give a shit. Shout out to
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's not Sabrina still, but that's another good moment still. But yeah, so I just go by what people say, man. Just they might say, yeah, go here, go there. But
Is it like personal feedback or do you take external as well?
I'll take both. I'll take both. But I suppose, look, I'm not outside for 2 hours, and I'm outside for like 4 hours, 6 hours,
Jesus.
7 hours at a time. So for now, I'm just keeping it nice and local. And then once it's where I want it to be, I'll be like, cool, I'm gonna go here. But we're gonna make it so that we already know who's in the area more so. Like, we kind of have a good feel. Maybe someone goes and just checks it out. There's Sabrina. Right, go to the middle, down.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one. That's Sabrina. Big her up 10 times.
Chat to them, Sabrina.
Chat to them.
Yeah, watch her now.
One question is, what's your favorite color? Red. Do you know how much you're loved? No. Do you want to see? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see. I want you to look at the screen for me. So look at the screen, and can you see how much red there is? Yeah. That red's for you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's it.
Watch her. Yeah.
Look at her in the second camera, catching
Yeah,
her vibes.
man.
Yeah.
Do your thing, man.
But that's what it's all about. You get me?
Look at Donnell.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you know.
Dons.
Yeah, man.
Because you know what you're doing as
Yeah.
well. Again, I think a lot of people in life got terrible PR. Like the police. They've got terrible PR. I think when you go into like areas like Brixton and so on and so forth, which is, you know, the areas that I love the most, sometimes you look at a particular group over there and just cast judgment.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is you're giving everyone a platform to go, no, we're all the same. Take a look. And then once it becomes a form of entertainment and people see the value in them, they get treated differently on a day-to-day. So I like that.
Nah, big up, man.
Especially
Big
the
up, man.
look at that, man.
Yeah.
For me, it's more than just music. My umbrella is community, and music is a part of that in terms of delivering that. But my thing is, if you look at the little boy there with the headphones,
Right.
If you look at him, so I'm letting him play with the decks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's learned, catch a little vibe. He's not ready to high five me just yet. Taking that time, a bit of patience.
Yeah, of course.
And you have to have that, man. And these are like memories. You know?
Yeah, you know, like these little things are the things that spark off a whole next thing for a child. You know, you know, like you stand by some decks now and you can see that it does something. You're like, what's that about? It looks like a toy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it sparks a curiosity, and then next minute now you're Diplo. It's mad.
I hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I just like where our society has come, because I'm telling you, white, black, there's no kids that were allowed to touch this type of decor back in the day.
No
in my uncle.
way.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Touch the record player.
Get licked.
Yeah,
The
no
Goodmans.
way. You could just stand there and watch. That was about it. You can stand there and watch, and even then, if you're looking too long,
It's a problem.
There's a problem.
Where I look pan.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at you, Dad. This is
Yeah.
mad. So nah, man. It's good. Honestly, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. The thing is, it'd be difficult for you to ask what's next, because you don't really want to reveal what's next, because it's this. Even this form of entertainment is in its adolescence.
Listen, but what I need to do, because I ain't got my phone right now, yeah. Just show the video.
Sure.
Show it to show it to him.
Well,
Listen, like I said, it's more than just music. It's about community and bringing everyone together, and we're gonna shine a light on a lot of things. But just watch that. That's not out yet. But just watch, yeah. just watch that, and you'll see what I'm on.
See? So the people at home, I'm letting you know, Chucky just called over EA Sports. So all your comments about we don't love him, that is true.
Yeah, that's cold.
It's cold, isn't it?
That's cold. That's cold.
So we went there yesterday and done that yesterday. So we're gonna probably do a tour of that.
That's sick.
You get me?
Credit where credit's due, innit? Come on, my brothers.
It's multifaceted, man. It's not just this. There's more going on.
Yeah, that's proper.
But that's what's so.
That's proper wholesome.
I was speaking to who were we speaking to? Zion this morning, and we said one thing. We said to Zion, because Zion was like, "How do I know you?"
Yeah.
Or whatever. I was like, "Z, the good thing about all of us is we operate in various different lanes. The intensity which we work at depends on how long the journey is there, but we operate in different lanes naturally. So by the time you're able to be successful in one, little do they know you've already been operating many other different lanes. So I expect the next thing to be so far left of what people expect, because they don't know the backstory, where I know enough to know the mindset is, you get me, crazy, pause, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And what the sickest thing is that, like, this will never be artist led. Like, it's cool. Artists can come and do their thing and be a part of it and be a part of moments and that. But ultimately, it's always just going to be community led wherever you go.
100.
And that's where the power and the value is. So, yeah, no, I really respect it, man.
The thing is, I want to know what this looks like at Carnival. Like, I wonder if there's like a certain spot they go to at Carnival, where not everyone can go to. But then he's playing in, you know what I'm saying? You're playing in the middle of it.
Didn't you see the Carnival vibes?
Did you go there?
I didn't go.
Yeah, of course.
So you was on the outskirts?
Bro, find the con. Yeah, let's see if we can find. No, we're gonna have to go up though. We're gonna have to go.
What date is that?
Yeah, go up.
Go by the date. What date is that?
No, that's.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah, Carnival's there, man.
Did you remember the name of the road that you was on?
I was by the station.
Oh, is it? Yeah, by Grove Station.
Oh, it must be that. It's all right. Yeah, right. We're getting.
Oh
there,
yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's the first bit.
Oh shit! I didn't even know you was there. Like
Yeah,
that.
man.
Yeah, look at that.
Come on, bro.
These are vibes.
Outskirts. No. Hold on. No. Go. Carry on going up. Go up. Hold on. Right. Stop. Left. Go to the left.
This one.
Yeah. Try that one.
Do you know what is mad? Was you by Westfields?
Yeah.
Did you go by Westfields?
That's close,
oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's what the line.
Yeah, that's by Bush.
But when you, like, as it gets into the video, that's
Can
one.
you play it?
That's one of a few, innit?
Yeah, AG, man. Come on.
Come on, bro.
Oh, press that.
Where is the radio station outside?
Oh, it's by Bush Station, yeah. Yeah. And you know everyone's just in a
Come
vibe
on, bro.
now.
Everyone just vibes.
What day was that? Was that on the Sunday or the Monday?
I went both days.
Both days, yeah. That's too cold.
Everybody a real one supporting the Brixton movement, you know what I mean? South London in the building, you know what time it is?
Everybody happy us.
Yeah, better like that. See it out there till the night time,
Come
chopping
on, bro.
out
I'm
some
there.
sky.
You see, back in the day, yeah, some of the branded events that would have called you, I'm telling you, they were so much more creative back in the day where they had scope for trying to figure out how to incorporate this. There was
Who's that?
bare
Come
things.
again?
Back in the day when I used to go to branded events like 2013, 2014, 2015, they were just thinking a little bit more. I felt like people
That's true,
wanted to work
actually.
that job because they want to work that job, whereas now they want to have a healthy Instagram and a beige jacket and put PR in there.
That's true, bro. Do you know what? It's almost like at one point when these branded things was happening and whatnot, yeah, there was a real thinking outside of the box with people that had a real, like, either they were really, like really creative and maybe had a few connections to make certain things happen. And then that job became cool. And now there's a bunch of people that are doing that job with no real ideas.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? No ideas at all.
Listen, that carnival vibe, that was that's the first. So I went the year before on that same road that you saw with Ching. And then this year, I was like, nah, man, it's not enough. I've got to do something else. And I kind of wanted to have it so that everyone can get involved. So that moment was after carnival had finished.
Yeah.
But where I've placed myself, it's tight, innit? So you have to kind of interact with me
A little bit.
A little bit.
for you to be able
Oh,
to go
what? So
past.
what, where you are right now? Because you're
That's-
on. So let me. Like, if I'm right, yeah.
So Holland Park
When you come
roundabout.
up, yeah, you gotta go past. Yeah. Do you know
And
where
you
this is
gotta
smart?
pass me, yeah.
Do you know why this is extra smart, bro? Holland Park station was closed, so you had to go to Bush.
Yeah, you had to go.
You had to go to Bush. So you had to essentially you
had to
have to
walk
walk past you
Yeah.
at some point to get to the station.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's you're right by like if you say you're by Holland Park station, yeah, and you're walking towards Bush, you come up to the big roundabout,
Correct.
that Bush roundabout,
Correct.
and then you kind of
Cross
cross
over.
the road by there. So and that's where the
Yeah,
thing,
the billboards are.
the billboards are. So what was you there?
Yeah.
Okay,
And you can see, you know how tight that
Yeah,
is, innit?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to pass me.
100%, 100%.
That's smart.
That's a cold move. Yeah, and then literally,
Come on.
Come on, AG,
Come on,
man.
bro.
yeah, but the built up version.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
there,
this
yeah.
one,
So
yeah.
right
Here,
there.
literally
yeah,
there.
Look how tight that is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
mad.
man.
It's tight.
And you know what? Honestly, most people want to be involved, but you know what? They just, once there's a bit of distance and they can think two thoughts or maybe three,
Yeah.
their second thought will make them go, nah. But if it's just Dessa,
Yeah.
and you're Dessa,
Yeah.
and TikTok Dessa, I'm right. Yes,
Everyone was
sir.
happy, man. That was a moment, man.
And that's the thing. At that time as well, people are leaving carnival. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in good spirits, and they just want to know what the next motive is.
Yeah.
And you're slyly providing the early part of that next motive.
And do you know what's important as well? I'm telling you, you said something, and it is true. Because I'm guilty of it.
Tell me.
In my house, I'm really happy.
Mm.
Taking a look at pictures of me, listening to my music, eating what I want to eat. And then I have to immerse with everyone else.
Mm.
By 5 minutes into the journey, I'm upset. If I walked down the street for 5-6 minutes and then I saw this, all of a sudden vibes back
change.
up
Yeah,
again.
your vibes change.
And then where you've placed it is in the most populated place. So essentially, people are going home bare happy in Brixton.
100%.
This is you need to get paid. Hey, Brixton Council, I'm just saying. Crime rate's going down. Let's take a look at the stats. Take a look at the stats.
You might have even contributed to the reason why so many people was trying to hit me about my after party.
Okay.
Late.
Okay.
Because they all going past you now,
Yeah,
whatnot,
yeah.
now, but, and they're like, no,
no,
this can't done. Where should we go?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go, let's go and try and let's try and see if we
Yeah.
can get into family. Next minute, nah, it's all mad outside.
Do you know what you
man,
are?
big you up.
You are the
Connector.
after vibes of a party as well. Connector, because I know usually when I leave a dance, I'm like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Then you see a girl. Then people are vibing outside. You're like, you know what? What's the next thing? That's what you are. That's annoying for me, man. Keep us outside,
Sorry
man.
about that.
No, because I'm trying to settle down, but obviously,
Yeah, yeah.
come on, you got to settle up. So
Just for anyone in the world who does not know your Instagram and all that and
Yeah.
TikTok, just fling it out there.
DJ AG online.
Come on, man.
That's what it's about right
Strongly. Doing your bit for literally doing
your bit for the community. Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, man. We have to love and respect that still.
you know, I might have to drop out that slogan. I don't feel like I'm doing enough. So
What
that's
do you mean?
doing.
What are you talking about? You're you. Wake up.
But
wake
this
up.
is really
Sorry.
outside.
No, I hear it. No, you are. I
This
hear
is
that.
really for
He
the
is.
community.
But remember, you wake up every day and you're a poet.
Yeah,
How
man.
about that?
Do you know what? Yeah, you
Sure.
missed me again, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
man. You have to remember that
Come on,
sometimes.
come
Yeah,
on,
man. Sometimes I wake up. I'm me.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's mad.
Trust.
That's mad.
Yeah, man. So listen, big up yourself. Listen, we're gonna talk about a couple of other things. You can
Yeah,
chill.
man.
You're more than welcome
Yeah,
to
man.
stay.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because it's gonna get very serious
Yeah.
now. It's gonna get.
I think I should be going over there.
No, you can chill if you want.
yeah.
You can stay- if you want,
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Come.
Yeah. you can chime in if you want because it's gonna get very
No
serious.
pressure though. No
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
No.
You don't feel like you need to say anything that you don't need to say.
Alright.